The pleasure trap means that what I've just said, we have very evil people intentionally altering human physiology and psychology by turning a food into crack for the masses. And once the brain gets hooked, it sends that dopamine surge to the brain. It alters the chemistry of the brain to where the pleasure of what you're doing overrides your common sense. That's the pleasure trap. From there, it all goes downhill from there. So you don't ever want to get there, but once you get there, it all goes down. Second is cravings. Now, the cravings come from parasites. These foods that they're making are fake food. It's not even food. That's why I call it frankenfood. This isn't real food. Real food comes from the earth. Real food is what we, in our insanity in embracing our genocide, we call real food, rabbit food. The stupidest thing I've ever heard, but I understand that addictive psychology. I used to think the same way.
Dick Gregory used to say, we got a big job. Many things of what he was talking about. And it makes me think about that as I hear you say this. It's a big job, but please proceed.
Yes, sir. So the cravings, that's why you can't make it past what I call the McDookies. You can't make it past McDookies because the parasites that come from eating fake food, it builds parasites right in the gut, and those parasites take over the brain, and it's like an alien life form that's living in our bodies. I know that sounds incredible, but it's true. Just look up Google parasites, and they take on different forms and shapes, and they have their own personality and so forth. And so they will take over the brain, just like in the Alien movies. And that's why you turn your car around. You're a full-blown diabetic, and you're going to go out of your way to almost crash in the middle of traffic just so you can have a big crack. So that's the cravings.
Right.
Then we have the third component is the extinction burst, to where when you try to come off of the junk foods, it's the same process of overcoming any other addiction. Make no mistake about it. That's the biggest battle you will ever face in your life. It's the biggest physical and spiritual battle you will ever face in your life. That's why it's ubiquitous. It doesn't matter if you're a black Christian. It doesn't matter if you are a black Kemet. It doesn't matter. You see, whatever population I speak before, whether it's the church or whether it's the conscious community, everybody struggles with this.
Yeah.
No one, even the great nation of Islam, have failed in this.
Yeah.
Even you go in their congregation, you're like, what happened? 50 years ago, you all were small. Yeah. Now all of you all are obese. It is the greatest weapon of mass destruction we have ever faced. And so the extinction burst is that the brain, the parasites will constantly try to get you back hooked. If you don't destroy the parasites, it will always keep playing with your mind to get you to come back to what's killing you. And then that goes into spontaneous recovery.
Okay. So look, folks, give me where they can get that again, Nate.
The Minister of Wellness Ministries YouTube channel.
The Minister of Wellness Ministries YouTube channel. So what I want to do is he gave 3 or 4, look, folks, love yourself and look for this. Go to the man's site. There is a wealth of information there that will positively impact your health.